being used. These people use you because you have accepted to be used. You know, no one, not even a single person, will just get into your life and start using you. People don't just get into your life and start using you, and there are some people that I always remove from my lives that have removed another person there. This is what I'm even talking about. You see, when you allow people to come into... Sorry guys, I was getting a little distraction from someone. A call was coming from somebody, so I hope my signal is back. I just cancelled a call that was coming from somebody. So you see, each and every person has a life, and you have a life that is strict, a life that you control, a life that you can pin, you can point a yes or a no. You see, you have a remote of your life. You know who you want to come into your life. You know who you want to remove from your life. But this is what happens. A lot of times, people feel like, you know, they are vulnerable. The people that they have brought into their lives, they don't want them to leave. Or maybe they are feeling if they let them leave, they will not survive. So in reality, people use us because we are the people telling them how we need or we're supposed to be treated. You see, people don't give you disrespect if you don't tolerate disrespect. For example, I'll give you a very funny example. If you are a woman and you're working with a man in an office, and this man every morning he comes and he touches your butt. Every morning he comes and he touches your butt, and you're quiet. Sometimes you're just like, you know, I don't like what you're doing. Then you leave it at that. The next day he comes again, he touches your butt, and you're like, why are you doing that? It's not good. Don't do it. Then you keep quiet. He comes again the third day and he does the same. You see, he will be doing it in as much as you don't like it and you don't want them to do, but because you have not authoritatively pinned down or gave a signature of your standard. You see, no one will just come from nowhere and touch you. Even your manager, even your colleagues, they will not, unless there is a substandard that you have shown to them. You see, people don't give me disrespect because I won't tolerate it. People can try. Sometimes they will try. It is not that people will not, show you disrespect, but people will oftentimes try to show you that disrespect, try to treat you in a way that you don't want. But if you allow it, you tolerate it, they will continue doing it. But when you start showing people your standards, showing people how you want to be treated, showing people what you don't want them to do, they will always leave you alone. For example, relationships have got a lot of people talking about I was being used. This guy was using me. I ask people. Today there's a lady who sent me a message and telling me that she's been used for so long, blah, 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 blah. So I left a question for her. She hasn't answered the question because she cannot answer it. The question is, if somebody perhaps have been using you for quite some time, why let them? You see, there are always what we call red flags. And red flags from the people who will use you shows up even before you fall in love with them. Akarunga, thanks for coming. That's my secretary, Akarunga. Thanks for coming. Today you are early. Guys, every time people use you, they use you after showing their real characters. And that's why people will come to you, and as human beings, we are always trying to assume that maybe that is just a by the way. Let me tell you, people who are going to use you will show you those traits immediately you start a relationship with them. People who are not good for you will show you that they are not good for you immediately you start a relationship. But you see what we always do? Maybe they will change. Maybe he's just angry. Maybe, because we are always trying to console ourselves. But the thing is, once you start to tolerate people who do things that you don't like in your life, that's where people start to use you. For example, you are a woman and you start sending money to your boyfriend. Listen, women, you just get a man and you start a relationship, and immediately the first week, the second month, or even after 3 months, this money is on your neck. I need money. Can you send me this money? Can you pay this bill? Can you do that? That's a sign. It is a sign. I always tell people this way: stop investing in people that you don't know where your future is with. Stop investing in people that you don't know where destiny with them is headed to. You see, you get into a relationship with a man or with a woman, and you have been working hard, saving money, getting some little amount of money. Instead of investing for your future, you think like you need now to make this lady look great. And in fact, that is what people say, that if you're in a relationship with me, you have to take care of me, make me look good. Let me tell you, a woman who cannot make herself look good is not ready for a relationship. I want to repeat that. And this goes to men. A woman who cannot make herself look good is not ready for a relationship. And therefore, if you are a man who is getting into this relationship, and then you think that you're the one who's going to make this woman glitter, look good, you want to make her hair, you want to treat her with some good shoes, you want to take her places she's never gone. This is what I tell you. It is good you can do that. But if at all you know that at the end of it all, when things will go south, you will start telling people how she used you, how you used to give her money, how you used to take her to Paris, how you used to make her hair, the clothes she's wearing is all what you bought, then you don't really know what you want. But again, if you're a man and you also feel like you want to be in a relationship, and you think that it is this woman that is coming to change you, because some people, especially men, say that they will wait until a woman will come. You get to a man's house, it is not arranged. It is just like the bed sheets are there, plates are there, shoes are there, everything is there. If you find a man who can't organize himself, can't spread his bed, can't do his dishes, can't cook his food, he's not ready. I know a lot of people will disagree with me. But you see, these little things are what are destroying relationships today. You see, our mothers, our parents, sit down with your parents today, sit down with your grandparents if you have them, and ask them what really showed them that they were ready for marriage. What used to happen, there are things that these people used to be told. That's why there was what we call the rite of passage. Children were taken through rites of passage. In my community, which is a Luo community back in Kenya, there was what we call dual. And in dual, the boys were taken to dual, and they were taught by their grandparents on how to handle a family through their initiation into adulthood. And why were they doing that? They were doing that to prepare them so that when they are getting a woman, they are getting a woman when they are fully prepared. But you see today, people are on social media all over. You see a beautiful woman, you want her. You see a handsome man, you want him. But nobody knows. Nobody has an idea why they are ready to have this relationship. No one teaches the women what they are supposed to prepare before they accept a man in their lives. Nobody teaches a man what they're supposed to do before they start looking for female part of a human being. And that's why people talk about being used every time. The reason being, we haven't set our standards. You see, people don't set standards. We are just getting into relationship because we are done with high school, We are 18, we can make decisions. Now I want to have a relationship. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a boy. I have a job. I can pay my bills. I can pay my rent. I can, drive my own car. I need a relationship. And then you get into a relationship, you find a very beautiful woman, a woman who's ready for marriage, who's ready to settle down, a woman who has been taken through the process, initiated into being an adult, who knows everything, how it is done. But because what I said yesterday or a day before yesterday, because she has been raised to a higher standard, a man feels that this woman is too much. But that woman is not too much. She is the rightful woman to be a mother in your house. But because you have never been taught and made ready to be or to get into adulthood, the usage part of it starts coming in. You find out that a woman is bright and the mind is open. She's trying to lead you on how to do things. Then the man feels, I cannot be ruled by a woman. How can a woman be telling me what to do? You see, the thing is, she is trying to do what she's supposed to do, but because you are still down, you cannot get to that standard. You're feeling pressure of this woman pushing you. The same thing happens to men. A man who has been taken through the period of initiation into adulthood and he really knows how to set his standards finds a woman who doesn't know how to set standards. What this woman only knows that love relationship is about going out, eating together, having sex, sharing money, driving me, doing this, buying me these gifts and that. But you don't remember my birthday, they get mad, they abuse you. Listen, people, this man will be looking at this woman and feeling she's just using me. Do you know why? Because the problem is they have never been initiated. So when you are the man who has been taken into adulthood, the process has been done on you and you have the capacity to be an adult, and you are a woman also, and you are in this relationship where you are feeling being used, what happens is a lot of people start talking about being used. So now, this is why I'm telling you that when you have your standards, you will know who suits your shoes. You will not allow people who are substandard to get into your shoes. When you are a woman with standard, you are a man with standard, you will attract people with the same standard. So the problem that is there, that is making lots of us not to get to the place where they are, is we don't set our standards. You don't set standards. People can try to disrespect you. They can try to bring you down. They can try to use you. Sometimes it's even your parents. You are really trying so much to support your parents. You are trying so much to support your parents. But your parents don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate that you are helping them. I know of a situation and so many other situations outside there where you work so hard, you earn your money and you send to your parents. Maybe you are not in a place where they know, and their expectations is that you are earning a lot of money, which you are not. So the money you are sending to them, they feel you are sending less. They start manipulating you. They start calling you names. They start pushing you to the wall. You find some women crying. I see even previously, I saw a lot of people here committing suicide. And when you get deep into knowing their past, you realize that either the parents, the wives, or the family were pushing them. They're earning so little amount of money. And because of the push, they cannot contain it. What do? They commit suicide. So why would you sort to commit suicide? Why would you sort to get into depression?